Hello everybody, this is Charlie Johnson again, and this video I would like to show you how to potentially speed up your computer, keep it clean so it runs smooth for you. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go and see what's in the startup folder, and I keep my startup folder clean, but I've added Microsoft Office Word in my startup folder just to show you. A lot of people have 4, 5, 6, 8 things in the startup folder, and when your computer starts up and loads, it'll load these in random access memory, and it actually takes away some of the functionality of the random access memory because it reserves part of the memory for these items in startup even if you're not using them. So I get rid of everything out of my startup folder, and it's pretty easy to do. You can right click on it, on the item in the startup folder, click delete and click yes, and then when you go to restart your computer, Microsoft Word won't load up in the background. So that's one of the things. Another thing that we can do, and this is to help speed up your internet, is open up Internet Explorer, click on Tools, Internet Options, and then down here, Browsing History, which includes your history, some temporary files, cookies. Over time, a lot of things can get stored in these areas, and so if you click delete, and I'll go ahead and get rid of the download history as well because I don't need it right now. If you want to keep things in your history, then you just uncheck that, but I'm going to get rid of it and click delete, and it just takes a few seconds, and then everything has been deleted out of your temporary files, history, and cookies. So now I click apply and OK, and that just cleaned up my Internet Explorer. The next thing to do is we're going to go into the control panel, and we're going to get rid of all the programs that we don't need. So I go into programs and features, and it says up here to uninstall a program, select it from the list, then click on install, change, or repair. So I've actually got something on here that I want to get rid of. Let's see, what was it here? It was this Stuffit expander. I know I'm not going to use that. You want to be careful of getting rid of things on this list because you may need it. So you need to be sure, like, I don't use iTunes anymore, so I can select it and uninstall it. Well, so then if you go to use iTunes, it's going to be gone. So make sure you don't need this program anymore, and I know that I'm not going to use this Stuffit expander anymore. So I choose it, and then I choose uninstall, and it says, are you sure? And I say yes. And then it just takes a few minutes and it uninstalls it from your computer. And this might take 60 seconds or so, so I'm going to pause the video, then I'm going to come back to the video when it's finished. And now, as you can see, the Stuffit expander is gone from this list. It's gone from the desktop. So we can go ahead and close this, and that uninstalled that program, so it's not going to take up any more space. And when we have free space on the hard drive performs better. When you fill up your hard drive, it'll actually slow the computer down. So you want to keep the hard drive as clean as you can. Most hard drives these days are very large, so it's not an issue. but just in case, you want to uninstall all the programs that you're not using, and that'll help speed up your computer. The last thing I was going to show you is if we go to All Programs and Accessories and System Tools, there is a disk cleanup that you can run, and so it just says select the drive you want to clean up, and it should just take a couple of minutes. And just click up Clean Up System Files. OK. What it's doing right now is it's cleaning up backup files from a service pack that I installed earlier. We'll pause this video just for a second. Okay, now that that's gone through that, it estimated how much disk space you can save, and it's almost a gig. So we're going to click OK and delete files. And again, this is going to take a couple minutes, so I'm going to pause and I'll be right back when it's finished. Okay, now that that's finished, the last thing that I'm going to show you is if we go into All Programs, Accessories, and System Tools, we can do a disk defragmentation with the disk defragmenter. And if you click on the C drive here, click Analyze Disk. It takes about a minute for it to analyze the disk. And disk defragmenting basically is putting all of the items like programs, files, pictures, all in an order, so that when the hard drive tries to find them, it doesn't have to go around multiple times to find a file. It's all indexed. So that's what disk defragmenting is all about, and it helps speed up the process of opening up files. So we're at about 60%. I'll go ahead and stay with you. Hopefully this just takes another 30 seconds. You don't need to do this very often because disk defragmenting of your hard drive becomes defragmented only when you add and delete files from your computer. So like if I deleted Microsoft Word, it would open up some space, and nothing gets put in that space until you install something else, and then it goes to a different space, so the space gets skipped over, and it takes longer to do that than if this space is used. So, and looks like we're finished now. So we've got 1% fragmented hard drive, and if we just click on that and then defragment disk, this will take a little bit of time, so I'm going to pause the video and come back when it's finished. As you can tell, we're making some progress here. We're up to past 15% consolidation, so we're pretty close to getting towards the end of the process. I'm going to go ahead and pause this video until this gets done. We'll be right back. Okay, that is finished, and now as we can see, the C drive is 0% fragmented, so that's going to help this computer operate a little bit faster. For any other tips, you can contact me at my website, www.charliejohnson.net, or go to my YouTube channel, which is right here, or give me a call anytime or email me. Thank you for watching, and Hope you have a great day. Thanks.